Hello Virgo, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. Hope you're all doing wonderful. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Virgo, everybody here is welcomed at Fifi's Tarot Readings. So let's get straight into it. Let me clear the deck for you first. And Virgo, I want to be focusing on a particular person on your mind. For the collective watching this, perhaps you know, from time to time, you catch yourself still thinking about them. They may be occupying a small part of your heart space somewhere in the corner there. And this is for those that are in very little to no communication. Perhaps, Virgo, you're on a break from your person, or it is indeed a permanent disconnection, like a permanent breakup, and it's been a while that you haven't heard from your person. Maybe you want to reach out, you don't know whether you should or not, even though you're always in control. The tarot is offering very good insight for you, of course. So let's talk about current energies here between you. Your person's current energies as it stands about you, their true thoughts and feelings here as well. So it's a really good way to have a peek on the other side, and let's see if they want to reach out to you, what's going on with their life. Perhaps they're too afraid to as well. That usually happens the more time that passes, Virgo. Perspectives change, feelings change. Let's see. Two more. Last one. All right, Virgo, here we go. What is going on? Bottom of the deck, what's unseen that is happening yet? Perhaps you and your person are thinking about it. It's brewing. What do we have is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the ultimate, the Queen of communication. The sword is pointing up here. I'm already picking up that there are unspoken words that still need to be expressed. Perhaps, it's almost on a loop here. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy right there, Virgo. So perhaps there, in your mind, there's a loop of things saying, I wish I said that. And if I saw this person, I would say this and this to them. And this can often indicate that perhaps, Virgo, it's either you or your person, can indicate someone that is separated and divorced and just throwing themselves into work. It's just more of a distraction to not think about the past pain though. If anything, Virgo, you're probably seeing your person as someone quite cold here as well. It's not that they're doing it on purpose. This could even happen because of past relationships, past circumstances where it's just a cold hard exterior as a form of protection though. But either way, it's the desire here to talk about something. Okay, it very well could happen. Ooh. Okay, Virgo, this is something, so I'm just telling you there's definitely unfinished business. In fact, I have a feeling your intuition has been telling you for a very long time, and it doesn't matter the last time you saw your person, that there is still a lot of feelings that need to be expressed. Because we have the Knight. As soon as I saw this is the fastest moving Knight. More Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could be any star sign, so we won't get too fixed on the zodiac signs. It could be anyone. But here, this is all about messages. It's all about changes. And it literally shows that this could be, it may appear quite impulsive here, but do not be surprised if your person, this could be in a matter of weeks, because all swords represent communication and timing can be weeks. That it's like this person cannot get to you fast enough. I feel like whatever's going on in their head, they just can't stand it anymore and they want to express it to you. They want to reach out to you. They cannot get to you fast enough. And couldn't help to notice that you got the Empress. So you got the fastest Knight, and now you got the most abundant card in the entire deck. There is literally nothing more abundant, more fertile, and more creative here than the Empress. So that is Taurus. It could also be Libra energy here as well. For some of you, yes, there literally could be children involved, or talking about a pregnancy in the future. More often than not, the Empress does means giving birth to this once more. So that is like almost night and day here with your person. From not talking, it's like, I think it bothers them, the fact there's a lot of unspoken words here. So why are they coming back? Wow. There you are. This is directly going to be affecting you there. They're coming back with good news. We have the Ace of Cups, the true card of love, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They want a brand new start with you. In fact, the feelings, the love, the emotions, the admiration, that never went away. So I'm already seeing here that there is a lot of unspoken words, with their thoughts, with their feelings here about you. And it's directly going to be affecting you. That is the Hermit, Virgo energy, in a very positive way. I do feel that during this time apart though, that is the wise sage. They're finally casting light back onto this connection. Also realizing that they always had the light within them, especially you, Virgo, as well. So this is about introspection. Yeah, during this period of no talking, that was always temporary, but it's a bit of self-imposed isolation where you go within. It's introspection. It's a bit of soul searching here. And I think that your person is really starting to understand, they're really coming around, that everything always comes back to you, Virgo. They've learned some pretty hard lessons. Whatever happened here between the both of you, they don't want to repeat that again. Some hard lessons have been learned, some very important spiritual lessons. That is a lot to digest. So this has not happened yet. This is what the energy, the current energy right now as it stands with you. So they're definitely thinking about you. And I know that you're thinking about them. Let's get to your main reading. Wow, that was a lot. The Eight of Swords. That is Gemini energy. So it's pretty apparent here that both of you are holding back. Nobody's talking. In fact, you know, Virgo, I think it would make you happy if they reached out to you first, which now I think that they absolutely will in a matter of weeks. Now, this can also mean a bit of a guilty conscience. It's very close to the Nine of Swords here as well. That's very strong Gemini energy. It does speak of nervous energy, some anxiety here, thinking of the worst case scenario. In fact, your person may be, at the moment right now, a bit mentally stressed here. It's almost like believing the ego here, a bit of that mental entrapment, victim mentality that if they went back to you, maybe you would block them or, you know, you would reject them here. So they're really they need to really get out of their head. There is a lot of fear. I think they need to approach you first. And once they break that and there's open lines of communication, this will disappear. Now, no wonder they're taking the time because of what happened. We've got the Ten of Swords. That's more Gemini energy. So this, you know, all tens represent the end of a cycle, especially this one. It's kind of like they know, thanks to them, something happened here where both of you hit rock bottom. And what does that mean? It's about, they know, you know, it's about loss, endings, separation, divorce, you feeling quite cheated by what they have done and also very betrayed here. I just feel this was a very cold, abrupt ending. And this is why there is still so many emotions and words that need to be expressed. Just sitting down and talking, just expressing them, that is actually going to almost, you know, take a huge weight off your shoulders though. What else do we have? The Knight of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy, just forgot there. So we've got another Knight. More messages, more changes here. I have a feeling here that your person is understanding how unreliable they were, how impulsive they were in this connection in the past. And I like, because they're also embodying the energy of the Hermit. Now they're really understanding that they contributed to this very cold, sad ending. This is someone in the past that perhaps they were a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit in and out of your life, very unreliable. Sometimes, not always, sometimes the Knight of Wands can represent someone that was a player, overly flirtatious with other people, loves getting, you know, attention, loves giving attention to the entire world. But then it's like, well, what about Virgo, for example? So they're definitely coming. This is a call to action night. So they will be taking action. I'm happy to see this after a lot of procrastinating, after holding back out of fear. It's also my traveling night. So if your person is at a certain distance, that's not going to be an issue anymore. Why else are they holding back? Yeah, Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. So there is lack of trust here. This all speaks about probably the worst things you can do in a relationship, such as lying, cheating, stealing, trying to be strategic here, planning something behind your back, hoping not to get caught. So they're being very strategic, perhaps playing mind games, and you were the last person to find out, or you called them out in the worst possible scenario, whatever you saw them in. But yeah, so trust has been severed here. I'm also getting that during this time apart, this could be you, so take it as it resonates, or your person have been really trying to just repress these feelings of hurt, of missing each other, even lying to yourself, thinking, I don't need this person, I'm fine, I don't need them. But at the end of the day, you know, especially your person finds themselves thinking about you. Everything goes back to you. They're feeling like, you know, Virgo was home. Let's talk about the beating heart of the reading. What happened? Wow. We have the Seven of Cups, that is Scorpio energy. So perhaps your person unfortunately did a very good job of making you feel like an option here, that you are not the priority. This could indeed, now with the Knight of Wands, can show that maybe in the past there were some commitment issues. Even though they may have said, yes, I'm ready, I'm going to commit to you, deep down inside from their perspective, what was going on in their mind and feelings is that perhaps they weren't ready to commit to you. Now, I do see here that upon their return, listen, the reason why they're coming back is it's looking pretty genuine, and very sincere. But this is also you feeling a bit emotionally overwhelmed, a bit confused at the moment, thinking, why are they coming back? Why are they coming back? As much as your heart is perhaps saying yes, your mind is saying, let's not forget all of this that they did to us. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, see, the Two of Swords. Libra energy, that's your energy. That's just you being quite indecisive at the moment. Reaching a fork in the road, thinking, do I accept this person back? It's almost like you've got one foot in, one foot out. You're in two minds about this. I think you're being you're trying to be very logical about this as well. It's almost like a very hard decision. You don't want to make the wrong decision here as well, wasting any more time or allowing this person back into your life if perhaps I haven't learned any lessons about this. In their hopes, fears, wishes is the Eight of Wands. So they want a brand new start with you. They're coming in with big wishes that they want this to be a passionate new start. But of course, part of their fears here is that you're going to reject them because of this. This is a very big issue here, is that they know that there is no trust and it's going to take a very long time. They're going to have to work their butt off to get to where they were at the very start, if that can ever happen though. But clearly you've got two aces. Now we know their intentions. They want to start again. They want to do over, a 2.0 version here. What's in the near future for both of you? Got another ace. You got three aces. So in the near future, there is a possibility, absolutely, of starting over again. This is now something a bit more solid. And I actually quite like the Ace of Pentacles because we have, a passionate new start. We've got a romantic new start. But we want something a bit more physical, something a bit more promising. And they do want to offer you something of value, something that it looks bright in the future that can overcome all of these very confusing and sad and nasty energies here as well. So what do we have also here in the outcome? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's the decision time. Here also, do you accept their cup? Yes, or do you not? I think it almost does feel like a pretty hard decision here for you. It does fall on your shoulders, but it does seem a bit difficult because I do see it's almost like it's very triggering. They keep pulling on your heartstrings and it's almost like you don't want to say no and turn them away and then regret it here. So let's get a bigger message. Let's clarify these cards. That they're definitely going to be stating their intentions and offering you their cup of love. Let's clarify these cards. Wow. I am seeing here, yes, they're feeling super guilty about what they did, but, is that enough for you to move forward with them? There's that Knight of Wands again, see? So we're definitely solidifying the energies here. Virgo, please, and their person. Little to no contact, new insights, please, new changes. Anything else that Virgo should know for their highest good? Thank you. That's from your person. Thank you. All right, here we go. Last one. Thank you. These are all highlighted messages from your person. They do bear a lot of weight as well because they don't need to be included in the spread. They're on their own. So what do we have? The first card. This one. Yep, Three of Cups, Cancer energy. So this is reconciliation. Absolutely. In fact, they may disguise it in the form of let's be friends first. Let's start off as friends. Anything to not trigger you or scare you off. This particular three is probably one of my favorites because on its own, it comes with a lot of healing as well. But when they reunite with you, this is their hopes. If I reunite here with Virgo, what's going to happen? Yep, Ace of Pentacles twice again. They do want to offer you something valuable. It's like there's something they want to prove to you through action, something valuable, something promising, something solid. I mean, clearly this is all about commitment / marriage here. And when they give this to you, what are they hoping for? Yep, more reconciliation, Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. That you got two friendship cards here. So it's almost like you may be inclined to your Virgo to say, well, let me start off as friends, or even acquaintances. It's a very difficult decision for you to say yes or to say no to them. You have history with them. Clearly, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, it's a card of destiny. There's a reason why your person is coming back because clearly there is unfinished business here. There is a lot still that needs to be expressed, hidden emotions, hidden thoughts here as well. We've got positive change, forward movement. We have the Page of Wands. So clearly your person is trying to find very creative ways to reach you. They want to come back with something good. It's like crossing their fingers that you're going to perceive that as very good news. The Three of Wands, Aries energy here. Yeah, the person could be at a distance, they don't have to be, but this is them waiting for the right moment. It's almost like they're waiting for you, Virgo. You're probably waiting for them, but ultimately they will be reaching out first. Why? Because we have the Strength card. That's Leo energy. That's the strength here to overcome the past. It speaks of unconditional love and just burying very deep within them, you know, their courage, those inner reserves of strength that are only really reserved for situations like this. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups. Look at that, the true card of love. So you got not only the Ace, but you got the Two of Cups as well, Cancer energy. Wow, beautiful. And what I really love about the Two of Cups is that it does show, well, this is at least how your person is viewing you, is that, wow, ideal match, perfect couple, yeah, meant to be. It's choosing each other. The Two of Cups says, yeah, don't give up on each other just yet. And really, this person's hanging on by a thread. So if you wanted to know current energies now, true thoughts and feelings, yes, your person does love you. And I don't say that lightly, but yeah, we got the Ace of Cups. We've got, you know, starting again, the Two of Cups. There's a lot of love here towards you. We're definitely not forgetting, not remembering. We're definitely not forgetting what they did in the past, though. Yeah, the Five of Swords, they're recognizing here, Aquarius energy, the Five of Swords, on top of the Ten of Swords, how selfish they were in the past. I don't think they were entirely honest here with their intentions, especially with their feelings here. What they didn't expect, though, Virgo, was to fall in love with you, was to have these deep emotions that started just growing, and it was boiling now to the point where they have to come forward. This definitely couldn't have been one-sided. They could have been breadcrumbing you here towards the end, and then one day they might have disappeared. Or you just realize, let's just go our separate ways. This is not working. So what's happening right now is that they're missing you. The fives are all about changes, challenges, transitions, but about regrets here of what they did literally to their one true love. So the Knight of Wands here is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I love that the scales in this particular card, this deck, are balanced here. So they are coming back with balance. It's all about peace, balance, harmony, equal give and take here. So I'm wondering also, and this is not for all of you, this can also mean going through a separation or a divorce where money is trying to be equally divided by a judge, spousal support, child support. It's also the card of generosity here. So definitely you can expect something sentimental here being sent to you, which is no wonder you're a little bit confused now. You know, it's something that pulls on your heartstrings. It is about gifts, giving and receiving, but they're feeling very, very generous with their money towards you now. So perhaps they do want to spoil you. I wish they did that in the past though, but okay, they want to make things right now. So the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands. That is Leo energy. So I'm wondering, Virgo, how well did you know the people around your person? Because the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands can show there's just way too many people on top of this connection. Could have been people that gave your person very bad advice, like, hey, if you don't want to be with Virgo, just end it, for example. And that Five of Wands can actually show, you know, perhaps there was competition for your person's attention. And that's not right. It should only be between you and them, not you, them, and the rest of the world. Can it actually also show conflict, a clash of egos, tension, arguments, all that finger pointing, and just people outside looking in, thinking they can have a say in this connection and be quite judgmental. So, and a lot of that probably happened behind your back with that Seven of Swords. That's not right. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups again. Wow. Oh God. Seven of Cups clarified by that Seven of Cups. Clearly your person actually has no idea on how to approach you. There's a lot of fantasy, a lot of projecting into the future. Your person at the moment probably has their head in the clouds. The only thing they're thinking about is you. But that Seven of Cups is telling him, come back down to earth, be grounded, make a decision. Go towards Virgo and don't look back. You know, be firm in your decision, which clearly eventually they will be offering you that cup of love. But really the question is, will you be accepting it? Because you're very indecisive here. There's a lot of emotional confusion. Everything's all up in the air, of course. Let's talk about you. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. So yeah, emotions are still running high for them. I would say here is to listen to your intuition. It's that gut feeling. It's even in your heart, your solar plexus, wherever you're feeling it, as long as it's not in your head. That's your answer there. And I feel here what you don't like is that perhaps your person in the past was too mysterious. They were not honest. There were too many secrets, white lies. You were kept in the dark about a lot of things here. So I would say here, the best thing to do is, I'm seeing that you have a lot of internal fears and anxieties here, a lot of apprehension and worry about taking this person back because the damage has been done, and it was quite big damage that they have done here. So I would definitely say take your time, but listen to your intuition, how it responds. How does your body feel, you know, if you get a beautiful gift from them, if they reach out to you, if they get straight to the point about, you know, why they're back. Let's see. The Ace of Wands is clarified here by the Five of Pentacles. So their fear here, Taurus energy, is that you are going to reject them. And that's the thing. They can't really ask the entire world from you. They can't expect too much because we do have abandonment issues here. I think you're a little bit worried that this cycle is going to be repeated all over again. Even though we got beautiful aces here, there is a lot of fear that, well, what if they do it again? What if they choose someone else? What if they defend someone else over me, for example, and they don't honor this connection? And we're back to where we were at the very start. So I do understand where this is coming from. But primarily, they are worried that you are going to say no to them, to their offer, even as being friends. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Wow, we got the Ace of Cups twice. So, you know, this is definitely solidifying the current energies here as well. When we're clarifying an ace with another ace, everything's pointing to a brand new beginning here. But there's just some fears here that you need to work through in your own time without anyone rushing you though. The Queen of Cups is clarified again by more indecisiveness. The Two of Swords, Libra energy. Will you get through that? Let me see. Okay, absolutely. We've got Temperance. This is my favorite card for healing, ruled by Sagittarius. It's about taking your time. This is what it is. So I have a feeling it's like, yeah, they want to offer you their cup of love. There's potential to heal this, but sandwiched in the middle is you. It's like, oh, I don't know if I even want this anymore. I don't know if I can even trust this person again. But what I like is that major arcanas are way more powerful than court cards or any minor arcana cards. There is potential to heal this, but what they're saying here is taking it slow. This is the complete opposite of the devil, of like, you know, too much of something and you're probably going to regret it, especially if you move too fast. No, this is all about moderation, taking it one day at a time where your person really needs to be patient with you. I do see that this connection can indeed take off. Yes, because you still have it. I mean, I'm inclined to say that a lot of you still love this person. But again, your mind is saying, they're going to do it again. They're going to hurt me again, for example. But taking it one day at a time, even starting off as friends here, because we've got a lot of cards here pointing that there is a very big possibility of starting over again, though. Oh, this is so interesting, though, Virgo. But very important is the chance here to express everything that both of you have been feeling and thinking through this time of separation. That will offer a lot of clarity. In fact, it may actually very well take you out of any indecision here that you have still in the outcome, because healing here, it's like overriding it, saying, yeah, this can indeed work in due time with patience here. Your person does need to be very patient with you, Virgo, because trust is not there anymore. So this was a really, really good reading, though. It's all about moving forward. It's progression here. I like that. So any period here where you feel a bit, you know, stifled or it's not moving forward, you feel stuck here, just always go back to your intuition here and ask all the questions that you need and take your time. Beautiful. This indeed could happen within the next full moon for the majority of you. So I do wish you the best, Virgo. This is what you can expect with your person. This whole thing of no communication is temporary. It was always temporary. They are indeed coming back here. They do wish to seek reconciliation from you and start from the very start. So I will see you in the next couple of days, Virgo, and I thank you for joining me. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.